Today we're going to be showing you in the iPachie motion detected thermostat how to program in the VIP mode for the owners. The VIP mode is used for a couple of things. One, if someone were to put our programming on the internet, our installation and programming guide, and they're staying in your property, and they Googled coastal green air or found our manual online, which we don't put it on the line, somebody could put it on there, I'm sure. So if they were in the property and they wanted to change the settings in their thermostat, and by reading that manual they would be able to do that, but they won't because they don't have the 4-digit numerical passcode that you have selected to put in the thermostat. So the other reason would be is when the owner comes into the property and is not really concerned about their utility bill while they're going to be there for the week. They want to be able to leave their doors open and run the HVAC system. That's the VIP mode. So this is how we set the thermostat. So what you're fixing to see now is I'm going to program in a 4-digit numerical passcode. Normally you won't be having to do this part of the program because when we ship out the product, we already get their 4-digit passcode, and we get all the programming information that they want put into the product, so we customize it. So when the purchaser gets the product, all they got to do, or the technician do, is just wire up the thermostat, put up the door monitors, and everything's already done for them. So, but anyway, we'll get into some of that stuff later. But on this video segment, we're going to show the VIP mode. So I'm going to push in the FC button and the up and down button at the same time. ESP1 is where the rental parameters are located. Next is ESP2, and that is the VIP parameters that we put into the iPachie. And so we got to go to configuration to program a 4-digit passcode. So I know that passcode is, or that number is 55. So I'll go to 55. I change that 0 to a 1. I hit the fan button, and now then 4 zeros are on display. So we're going to do this as 1. And it'll say, starts flashing, it says next, so I hit next. I'm going to put in 2. I'm going to go to next. I'm going to put in 3. And the next one I'm going to put in is 4. So I hit done, done, done. And now then we've got a passcode. So now then the owner comes into town, and this is all they have to do. They push in the FC button and the mode button at the same time. The 4 zeros come up, so we know that number is 1. Next is 2. Next is 3. And next is 4. I hit done. And now then P1. P1 means that the thermostat is in the rental mode. So we're going to change it to a P2. So it can only go, you can't mess up here to go into different numbers. You can only go to P1 or P2. So we're going to go to P2, and we're going to hit done. Now then we are in the VIP mode. So as long as the property owner's in the property, they can leave the doors open if they want to, then cut the thermostat down to whatever temperature they would like while we're there. So now then they are ready to go back home wherever they're from. So they're going to have to repeat this process to get back into the thermostat. So they put the FC button and the mode button, they push them at the same time. 4 zeros come up again, so we put in the 1, we put in 2, we put in 3, we put in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hit done. Now it's in P2, which that is the VIP mode. I'm going to change that to P1. I hit done. It's back, and you see the 1 that's on the thermostat. When you're in the rental mode, this 1 is always going to appear. When you're in the VIP mode, there'll be a 2 there. So that lets you know as a property owner, when you're in the property, whatever number is showing, that's the mode that you're in. So it's back in the rental mode, and you're back to saving money again. That'll end this part of this video.